because of it. It was like 5 a.m. and I TP'd to the base. I'm like, what the That's enchanting area. And then I made this little elevator because we're going to make multiple stories later. So if you walk into like the corner bit, it just kind of pushes you up. So you
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I have a top layer, and we're gonna layer it off later for everybody to have their own section.
How did you
and
manage?
different farms.
How did you manage to get bubbles in this?
It's the blocks that I have underneath it, and then this is just a sugarcane farm right now. Which actually I need to plant some. So you don't break the bottom ones. If you break everything above the bottom, they just regrow eventually. So I just need to replace these because we didn't have enough before. They're used to make books, and books you can enchant and then put it on gear. So you can enchant like a book, and if you get protection, which you want on armor, then you can put it on your armor with an anvil. And it's the way to get better gear.
You mean better besides diamond, or what?
Yeah, you make diamond gear better because you enchant it. It's like enhancing diamond gear. Diamond gear and diamond tools. They're technically the highest tier, but there's ways to make it even better than it currently is. So this is what we have farm-wise so far. This sugarcane farm.
This thing is massive.
The sugarcane farm? Or
Yeah.
the base?
Well, I mean the whole thing, obviously.
The whole thing is kind of massive. I spent a long time working on it. It's a lot of... It took a long time. And the outside, there's like water on the outside. So I had to place each individual block of like water, and it's just...
How do we get outside?
Everything is cheap. Well, currently, I don't really have a way for you to get out without mining, because if you have a door and stuff like that, it makes it easier for them to get in. Because there's a glitch that you can do. If somebody has a door on their base, if you open a door, it reshuts it because it's inside somebody else's claim. But you can open a door and throw in an ender pearl right away, so you just right-click, and then you can get into a base like that. So the current way to leave the base is you have to mine out part of the wall and then replace it. Because it's just the safest way to do it. It's just mining 2 blocks, walking out, and then placing 2 blocks. That, or you have to have a TP out, which later we're going to have like set homes. He said that he was going to fix the plugins to make it how it should be.
Oh! Oh, wow, I almost died there.
If you're falling down, there's this block, this green block right here, and you don't take any fall damage whenever you fall on it.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's what I fell on.
All weird and funny. That, or you jump out of the stream and then you come back into the water stream, because if you touch water, it keeps you from taking damage. You need more slime blocks to make a bigger area, otherwise you have to land on like this one singular block. Yeah, like that. You can just kind of go back into the stream. And then the outside edge ones are like normal water. They don't actually push you up. Only this inside one pushes you up.
Yeah. How did you get the bubbles in the inside one?
Okay, it's the soul sand, but I had to make them all source blocks, otherwise the bubbles would go up, all of them. Which they slightly go up this one, but only like a block up. So they're all source blocks in the middle with soul sand underneath.
So source is basically a spring? Or what?
It's whenever you place the bucket, it like flows. Okay. But only the spot where you place the bucket is a source block. The rest are just flowing. And the flowing water from the middle ones don't actually push you up. Only the source blocks from the middle. You mine 2 blocks, you can walk out and then replace the 2 blocks.
Oh, there's a spider down here.
Oof, you didn't hit it. Okay.
Wait, how am I getting hit? Arrows?
Are you suffocating or?
Oh, that's what's happening. No.
You're drowned. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay.
That's fine. I didn't have much of
just gonna-
anything on me, so.
I have everything from your inventory. I can put it in a chest for you.
Okay.
God. How super fucked up something outside the base. I'm fixing it a little bit. There's still more adjustments that I need to make. I made it to where there's slabs at the bottom so you can't sand stack, and then underneath the base there's a section with lava with water underneath. So you kind of already saw it, but it makes it to where you can't actually like blow up from underneath and then go up. Which means that they'd have to actually blow up through the side of the base where all the water is, and it's just difficult.
So this is mostly a PvP preventative measure, or?
Yeah, it's definitely not for looks or anything like that. It's for protecting against other players.
So what's going to stop somebody from just mining a hole inside your base and walking into it?
No, you have it claimed. Whenever you have it claimed, they can only make cannons to try to blow it up. They can't actually mine inside the area. You remember
Okay.
how before we gave you the rank, before we ranked you up on the server, you couldn't break blocks?
Yeah.
It's the same thing. They can't break blocks at all.
Okay. 2 skeletons? Holy crap.
I'm gonna fix up this hole in the wall. Yeah. All
So
right.
what's the current project for this?
We need to make layers of the base and then make farms and stuff like that. I put a hole, or I fixed up the hole. I can remine it. You're going too far. Yeah, you don't get air unless you're in the air bubbles, which are right there on the inside of the base. So this water still, you can drown inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
You have to like completely reach your character out so you can get air, and it's
I almost got in.
You almost got in. True that. You can use F home to just TP in if you'd like.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, I was just saying if you're having a hard time trying to get in like that. I made an elevator up, and I wanted to do the same thing I did with that, but one that sucks you down. But I'm going to do that in this corner, the other corner over here, after we have more layers.
Wait, there's something below this?
Below this is the lava, and there's only the layer up there and this current layer. But I do want to have the next layer probably be like right here.
Right where?
Oh, you went way the fuck up there. Okay. Where I started building, I think I'd like this area to be the next layer. Oof. You take fall damage even if you just bounced on it and then bounce on another block.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
It is pretty brutal. Fall damage hurts. That's the reason why I wanted to make the one that sucks you down, so you have a way of getting down without taking fall damage. I want to make a layer right there. Right now the base is more unsafe, or more easy to like just die to fall damage and stuff like that than it will be later on.
So what would you like me to work on?
If you'd like to help me, we can try to make layers of the base. That or gathering any resources would be nice. I don't know. It's really, what do you want to do right now?
I mean, continuing to work on this, I guess, is probably the more interesting option here.
Okay, well, right here where I'm gonna put these cobblestone, this layer right here.
Yeah.
I want to make it like a whole floor, like a whole layer, not just you know, so I need this all kind of filled in. Which I actually don't know if we have enough cobblestone for currently. But
How do I make
we don't,
stone
I can go-
floor?
We don't need to actually just make normal stone. We're gonna use cobblestone.
Okay, how would I go about making cobblestone?
You'd have to go like mine for it. It's whenever you mine stone, it gives you cobblestone. Also, you currently have no armor, so I can make you a full set of diamond armor.
I wouldn't want to die with that on. Maybe it's better if I keep the crap stuff for now until I learn not to die to stupid things.
Yeah. Well, currently I have enough to make more than a set of diamond gear. It's more than I would need, you know. So whenever you're ready, you can have a set of diamond gear.
So what's the difference between polished diorite and cobblestone?
Decoration. Oh, just decoration, how they look.
How come I can't craft a pickaxe with the diorite?
Oh, no. You have to make cobble pickaxes. What I was saying was diorite's just aesthetic. It just looks. Cobblestone, it does have some recipes. Also, you should make iron stuff. I'll throw you a bunch. I'll throw you 10 so you can make swords or pickaxes or whatever. Just because there's no need for us to make cobblestone stuff this late
Okay.
in the game.
Can you delete stuff in any way, or do you always have to drop it?
There you can throw it inside of. You can throw it onto a cactus or throw it inside of lava.
Okay, I've returned.
Welcome back. Um,
Jeremiah is starting to scare me
why?
because he literally stayed up like since it started. He was on for like literally 12 hours straight or something. He played all night.
I played with him all night. It was just me and him. We're sitting in calls together.
Oh my god, that's what's scaring me.
Yeah, me and him.
I didn't play all night. Now I'm way behind.
Yeah, me and him played so much. Okay.
Do we just eat bread now, or what?
I have fish that we can cook or we can make bread. It's like it doesn't really matter what you necessarily eat as long as you can keep your hunger up, you know? I can just throw you some bread. I just placed those chests so we can have more.
Okay.
You just
need
I
food,
guess
let me know.
one of the things that I'm having a hard time with is like understanding which resources are essential to keep on me.
Pretty much nothing. Like actually probably like a bit of wood and some sticks, and also maybe some coal. But besides that, nothing really.
Okay.
Yeah, wood and coal for torches, and then your basic tools, and that's about all you should keep on you. That and
By the
whatever you
way,
plan on.
If you guys need like, if you guys don't feel like setting up a farm, then I could supply you with all your food.
We have a giant base, and I plan on setting up a farm, so it's whatever.
Okay, well, if you would like to not do that, then let me know and I can supply you with all your food.
I set up a massive sugarcane farm. It gives you a whole row every time you harvest it, a whole like inventory row.
Oh dang,
So
that's quite a bit of sugarcane.
It's for as many books as I need. Just
Is that just an artifact there, or did somebody build something white?
wait, where?
Oh,
you have
halfway
clouds
up.
turned on.
Oh, the
You have
clouds?
You have
Okay.
clouds turned on, and it goes all the way to max. I turn clouds off because I don't like them blocking inside the base. I'm gonna set up slime blocks after we get more on each layer.
What's the best way to get out without killing yourself?
Well, it's just more or less timing, but I can go ahead and I can make it less timing.
No, I'm just curious, like, how would you get out to gather resources and stuff?
Oh, get out of the base. I just you mine out and then replace the blocks. We can leave base right now and I could show you how I do it more or less.
Wait, is your base underground?
No, it's not underground. There's just layers of walls. There's stuff to go ahead and make it through. Can't. In the future, try to replace the blocks behind you. But I placed them, so it's fine right now.
Okay.
I took 2 hits. Drush, do you have a bunch of cobblestone? Or any cobblestone for that matter?
Yeah, why?
You know how you
Would you
wanted
like some?
I was gonna say, would you like to buy the mending book for cobblestone?
The mending book?
Yeah, it has mending and protection 3. It has mending, so you can put mending on a fishing rod and make it never break. Or you
Wait.
can put it...
So, like, there's protection 3 on it, then?
Yeah, it's protection 3 mending.
Okay,
1.
deal. How much cobblestone do you want?
Depends how much do you have.
I'll take inventory. Does it have to be cobblestone, or could it be regular stone?
It could be just normal stone, but I was making the base out of cobblestone, so I don't know. I can make layers out of different materials. It just... I'm not the interior decorator.
Would you take andesite?
I suppose...
Andesite and diorite? Or granite?
I suppose it could. The person that's supposed to be decorating or said that they were gonna decorate was Rickety, and I don't know if he's actually going to, because he hasn't really been on that much.
Are octopus
Come to spawn and
octopi
I can
bad?
give you a lot.
Is what?
Is an octopus bad?
No, they don't do anything. If you kill them, they give you ink sacks, but we don't need ink sacks, so kind of leave them alone. I'll do /spawn right now.
Yeah.
Oof, I don't have the book. Give me a second. At home.
Okay.
I guess I don't understand why they consider this to be survival.
It's not really. We're playing more of a, like, actually, more of like a war type game mode.
We're playing
Actually, more like
PvP
PvP.
survival. Yeah. They consider it a survival because you have HP and hunger. That's about all it needs to classify as survival. You know?
Yeah, it's not nearly as survival based as Don't Starve.
Yeah, I think it's not as survival based as a lot of the survival games I play.
Okay, here you go. Is that enough, or do you want more?
Yes, I want more. Of course I want more. Sir.
Okay, I think that's an acceptable amount.
Yeah, just keep in mind it's just cobblestone. And you can actually only get that book from fishing or dungeons. Because mending isn't an enchant you can get from enchanting.
You want? Here, I'll give you complimentary 4 more stacks. Okay. Well, good trading with you.
Thank you. These phantom ones want to kill me.
Yeah, they do.
Also, make sure that every 3 nights at least, you sleep in a bed, grazing, or phantoms will come and attack you at night.
Wait, really?
Wait, what do they look like? I've never seen one.
They're like stingrays that swoop down from the sky. That's why we have beds in the base.
Wait,
don't
how long does
actually-
you sleep for?
You just have to sleep until your screen starts to become dark.
And then that's it, then phantoms don't bug you anymore?
For 3 nights, yes.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yes, they're based off of how much sleep you've gotten.
How come I've never seen them before? Like when I was playing yesterday.
If you're inside the base or you die, they won't attack you inside like walls, only if you're outside, and they won't. It resets every time you die. So since you just died, it just reset, so it's going to be 3 more days until one of them tries to attack you.
I thought you said that the correct approach to dealing with the bomb creepers, whatever they're called, was to run past them, and I tried that and they killed me.
Oof. I don't know. Every time I do it, I run straight through them.
So you may want to make a shield, because then you can just run up to them, right click, and like just hold out your shield, and then you'll take 0 damage if you're holding out your shield and they blow up all like they're right in front of you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I haven't made it my shield yet, so I need to do that. It was more towards the beginning, so I wasn't really focused on stuff like that. Shields are new crafting recipes. A shield just takes wood and iron, right? Yeah,
Yeah, it's just wood and iron. Like, so put iron in a pattern.
I got it.
Oh.
I got it. I just didn't know for a second. I was doing a brain fart. It's been too long. Where is the shield? Right with you.
Okay, you gave me a shield. Let's hope that works better.
I'm pretty sure you can like put banners on your shields. So
Yeah, you can. But
maybe you could try recreating like your logo or something.
We could try to go ahead and do that sometime. So if you go into your inventory, you see a spot right by your character that has like a shield. It's shaped completely different. Yeah, if you put it right there, it holds in your hand. And then whenever you right click, it holds the shield. So that makes it to where your right click does that. If you're holding a block, you still place the block or stuff like that. Here I would like, okay. I'm throwing you some cobblestone. I would love it if you'd help me with the next layer of the base.
Okay. Sounds infinitely safer.
Also, while you're in water, if you hold shift, it makes it to where you swim down faster. And if you shift, you can't walk off the edge of blocks.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So
I mean,
it makes you walk slower, but it makes it safer.
Seven Days to Die
can-
needs a feature like that.
Yeah, I think a lot of games need a feature to where you can just shift and not fall off things. Like you can just walk up to the edge.
Yeah.
There's like this one mining like passageway with a door on it that I remember that I saw like you guys all exploring, or you guys were like inside of it when the game first started. Oh, okay, that was probably like your original base, since I see a bunch of chests set up and everything.
Yeah, is it the one inside the mountain?
Yeah, the one that is like right next to spawn.
And it has the nether portal down further.
Oh, like
into
at the
base?
bottom. I'm going down a staircase right now.
Yeah, I was saying if you go down the staircase, is there another
I
portal?
see. You guys already looted this. Okay, well I'm gonna destroy your nether portal, so take that.
I still go back to spawn and go over there for that nether portal because they haven't put one in our new base. I'm legit not even joking.
I mean, it's already gone. Or it's about to be gone.
Okay. Spend your hour breaking it.
I have an efficiency 3 pickaxe.
I mean, it doesn't make much of a difference now if you break it or not. I can make new ones.
Hey, Raising, how many XP levels do you have?
0.
You just died.
I
like
died
3
too many times.
Fuyu, how many do you have?
I currently only have 13.
Would you enchant something for me? Which will cost like 9, and it's in the anvil. I'll pay you.
No, I'm fine. I'd
Okay.
rather just keep the XP. I only have one set of like level 30 enchanted armor, so I need to get more. So if I die with it on, then I'm basically defenseless. I have to go to like nothing.
Hey Fuyu, your family is a bit geekish. Do you have like a home server or anything? Does your
no,
family?
No, family doesn't run a home server.
But like, where do you store or like back up media and stuff?
We have docking bays for our hard drives. So we just dock them and save our data onto a different hard drive. So we actually do something like that. That's kind of nerdy, but we don't do it the way that you're thinking. It's a lot faster if you just back it up onto a separate hard drive. It takes like a couple minutes to do a couple 100 gigs, you know. As where if I was doing it online, it would take hours to do a couple 100 gigs.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't use online storage. You'd have your own RAID, basically, your own network attached
I see
storage.
what you're saying. Yeah, I thought they were saying to have
I
a
just-
server.
Hold on. I just witnessed 2 of my crops just vanish.
I have no idea.
Wait, what? And now I want to plant it back down? That's so weird. They just kind of like derooted. It was like the same procedure as like if someone punched it, but I can't place it back down. That's weird.
Is it due to the light level?
Oh yeah, that's it. Okay.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because I actually just changed some of the lighting.
Well, this whole project for me came about because, oops, after I got the GoPros, I was shooting a lot of footage at 4K 60 frames a second, and as you might imagine, that takes up a ton of space. So either you could have hard drives that you plug in from time to time to archive and save all of that data, or you just set up a big server and have it on your local network.
Well, we didn't have
Well,
any purposes. We weren't doing any like 4K video recording like that, so we never really needed to. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
makes sense. Yeah, I also save all the videos that I make. The ones
Yeah.
that I have on YouTube, I have local copies of all of them. So
That's probably the safest way to go about it.
yeah, so that's taking up about 1.5 terabytes at this point, I think.
That's
Yeah.
quite a bit of terabytes.
1.5 is just 1.5. It's not that much. We have a couple terabytes of just hard drive storage with game data and stuff like that. We just use it for like game data and stuff. Like we don't really have anything else we hold on it.
Oh,
Yeah, like for me, honestly, I actually went like 5 years with only 240 gigabytes of storage. So yeah, I don't know how I did it, but about like 6 months ago or something, I bought a 4 terabyte like Seagate hard drive. Since it was really cheap, it was like $80. So now I have a 4 terabyte hard drive, and I can actually download more than like 1 game at a time.
it's not for archival storage. It's your actual data hard drive.
Yeah, like, I don't really have anything in which I need to archive.
Okay.
Actually, I have like a library of Don't Starve backups, which is on a USB drive. And I have like 2 USB drives. One has all my Don't Starve backups, and along with like a ton of drivers and some other stuff like that, and also I think a BIOS. And then the other one has just a Windows 10 ISO. Yeah, besides that, I don't really need to store anything besides like programs and games.
Yeah. Raising, if you go a little ways away from the base, I would like if you could mine just normal dirt or just break some normal dirt. You have to use a shovel or your hand for it, but we need it because we're gonna make a farm inside the base, and we need dirt for it, you know?
Okay.
I can supply you with dirt for a price.
Of course,
If you enchant the
okay.
thing, I'll give you like.
How very
3
enterprising.
stacks.
He's been trying to enterprise on everything. It's just like,
Yeah, I'm just trying to get some trade going because I found that to be a really fun part of factions.
I usually like that you guys, whenever you guys have actual money in a shop and stuff like that, you know?
I mean, talk to Sam.
I
I'd
mean,
be alright with him.
it would require more plugins, and I don't know, it depends on if he wants more plugins or not. He was going more or less plugins. I
Well,
believe
one thing
was
is
the
that
one.
tomorrow we're gonna switch over to the PC in my house, and then once I get it, I'm gonna install Essentials because TPA must be a thing.
Yeah, TPA has to be a thing. TPA and set home. I don't know how many set homes, but at least, you know, 2.
Yeah.
At least 1 or 2 would be nice. And then I could have 1 outside my base and then 1 wherever I need it to be.
Yeah, that's gonna be what my deal is probably also. Or maybe I could have one like in the Nether or one somewhere else.
Well, this server that I was looking at was going to cost about $1,500.
Wait, that's pretty expensive.
Minecraft server?
No, it wasn't.
No.
It was a,
The data saving server thing that he was
it was a
working on.
free NAS server.
Alright, I'm gonna move where I'm currently sitting at, so I'm gonna be muted for a second. Kirby.
Okay. I was trying to remember, how many terabytes was it? I think it was 24 terabytes I was going to store. And they were going to...
Raising it. Am I able to trust you with going to my base and checking out what what it looks like? Because I'm trying to make it look nice, or me and Sam are trying to make it look nice, and we want someone to actually appreciate it before it gets destroyed.
But I'm not experienced at Minecraft. How would I know if it looks good?
I mean, just you have eyes.
Okay.
Like if it looks visually pleasing.
How would I teleport there?
What's your coordinates? I'll tell you mine.
Where do I find them? XYZ?
F3. Yeah. So my X is around -500 and my Z is around 0.
Is that all I have to put in? What about Y? Oh, Y doesn't
Or
matter.
just like tell what's the estimate of where yours is.
I should be looking at the XYZ coordinates, right?
Yeah.
But we don't care about Y, just X and Z?
Yeah, just X and Z. Y is just height.
Okay.
So come over to like -500 and 0, and then I'll show you where to go.
Okay.
Are you like very far away from that?
How do I teleport?
You can't teleport, you have to walk. That's why I was asking about how far away you are.
Oh,
Actually, if you
-5.
if you do /spawn, you'll be placed pretty close, like within fairly short walking distance.
Okay, first I'm gonna go back and put this stuff away for Fuyu.
Alright, wait, what's going on?
I'm trusting him to give me critique on my base.
Oh yeah, you could trust Raising. He can even stream it. And he won't show like the XYZ. It's all fine.
Yeah. Because he's the only one I trust, besides like Sam and Scythe, who won't go there and pretty much just like note down the coordinates and leak it to everyone.
It's the same reason why I don't want Raising to show our coordinates on stream or anything like that.
Yeah.
Because somebody could just write them down and go to the base and try to raid it. Which, honestly, the base right now is pretty safe. Because it just, I mean, it's all defense. But still, I don't want to really worry about it right now.
Makes sense. So yeah, Racing, I'm at spawn, and once you get here, I can just like go on a stroll with you.
Okay.
So wait, you broke the nether portal that you...
Yeah, I just broke it.
Alrighty, I have to... I'm just gonna go back there and do it in the same spot. I need to go to the nether. Alrighty. Alrighty, I hope you guys have fun with your critiquing of bases.
Thanks. It's mainly just that I know that my base, or me and Sam's base, will be destroyed soon, so I'd like someone to appreciate it.
Why do you think it'll be destroyed soon?
Because we have a Fuyu and a Hiramaya.
Oh, Mayo does not know anything about cannoning. He does not know. He knows nothing about raiding. I think I am the only one with like the information that on that type of stuff.
Then you're gonna destroy it. It's going to get destroyed.
Hey,
I like how you broke the obsidian block and then you placed it like a couple blocks over. You're just like, yeah, I'm just gonna like move this over here. So
There's a black sheep up here.
You're welcome.
Why is there a black sheep up here?
Oh, where are you?
Sheeps can be different colors. Some are rarer than others. Like white sheeps are the most common. Oh, this nether portal, since it was broken and replaced, it teleports you some complete different place.
You're welcome.
No, you completely wrecked it. Now it teleports you with nothing around. I have to make like a bridge just for me to go somewhere.
You're welcome.
I got to the top of your base.
My base?
Fuyu's base.
Oh.
I better not knock a hole in it though, right? Because otherwise all the water will go in.
Yeah, no, that'll mess up the top layer with the farm. Don't.
Wait, are you on your way to spawn?
I'm trying to get back.
You can just do /spawn and it'll teleport you instantly.
Well, I wanted to get back to the base because I had stuff.
I think he wants to patch up the hole as well because I know if he's on the outside of the base, that means he dug a hole. You can do /F home always to just get inside the base. It takes like 10 seconds to teleport, but...
Oh, you're right. How did I forget about that?
/F home like anywhere, so you don't actually have to dig back into the base. That was what I was trying to tell you earlier.
Okay, I got it. I don't know how I forgot about that.
It's alright. Now I have
Wait,
to
why did it say cancel teleport?
If you move, it cancels it.
But I'm not moving. The water is moving me.
You have to stand somewhere where the water is.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
I get back up to the top
Google
then.
is back.
Hey, buddy, how are you doing?
We're doing
Good.
Minecraft.
I don't know if you're gonna log into the lava because it's lava, I think, where you logged out at. So I don't know how that's gonna work.
Oh, no. Why is there lava there?
I made the base better, and the bottom layer became something else.
Awesome. I'm killing more Endermen since I'm gonna get a pretty large payment from the Hiramaya.
Oh my god, I will give you a larger payment. Hiramaya wants to kill the Ender Dragon and take the egg, and I'm like, no, I want to have the egg. And he's arguing over me about something aesthetic, and I'm like, no, this is the only aesthetic thing I want in this
Okay,
world.
well I have 3 Ender Pearls. What do you like? What are you gonna give me for them?
What were you gonna trade him? 3? I can trade you 5 diamonds each one, so 15 diamonds.
Well, he was gonna give me 10 diamonds for each one, but I don't want diamonds anymore.
Oh god.
What kind of food do we have?
I want enchantment books and I want potions.
We don't honestly have a source of food. That was the reason why I was going to make a layer above it for a bread farm.
Okay.
Currently, I have fish in my inventory, and I gave you a bunch of bread earlier, so I don't know. You'd have to just scavenge around in the chest and see what we have.
Would you hold
So
it
what were
against me if I told you I dropped all the bread that you gave me when I died?
I know. I already kind of knew that happened.
I'm waiting at spawn. I can give you food here if you need it on our journey.
Okay.
Kula, are you logging on?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what were you able to accomplish last night after I'd logged off?
I made an elevator thing. I made a regen bottom of the base so people can't cannon up through the bottom.
That's good.
I moved everything a layer further up and did I don't know. I made a sugarcane farm. I don't know. I didn't do
Also, so for you, what
Yes.
do you think? Could you give me books and potions in exchange for 3 ender pearls?
I can give you books. I don't really have that many potions. I have some, but I need to get more
Like, what enchantments
nether
would
wart.
be on the books?
Josh,
I
I'm
don't
at
have
spawn.
enchanted books. I was saying I can give you like a bunch of normal books,
Cool.
or I can try to get enchanted books.
Yeah, I would like a sharpness 5.
Shit,
I could
that's
give you-
expensive.
I'll give you 5 ender pearls for sharpness 5.
5 emerald,
Yeah,
or
follow me,
5
Rosie.
ender pearls. Okay.
This way.
Yeah, I need to find an area where they spawn, you know, because like I tried to find a desert, or I tried to find a desert for a long time, and then he found a desert. The desert didn't even really give us any freaking any endermen, because usually they spawn a lot more in that biome, or just mobs in general spawn more in that biome. So you usually see like an enderman or 2 each night, and they have like a 50% chance of dropping a pearl or something like that. So you
Oh, yeah.
usually get like 1 a night.
By the way, food. Were
Yeah.
you able to accomplish what we were trying to farm last night?
I don't remember. I was really tired. What were we trying to accomplish? What were we trying to farm? Message me if you don't want to say it in chat. I don't know.
I already.
There you are.
You're cutting out.
Were you able to successfully farm Trident?
Trident, no. I sat there for hours doing it. I figured out that they have the same chance of dropping a gold ingot as they do dropping a trident. And we got like 6 gold ingots and no trident.
Wow.
That was so unlucky. I tried to
Nice.
get a trident for such a long time. You know, everybody else, nobody else has gotten a trident either, so I mean, it's not that big of a deal if we don't have one either.
Why
Can
is
you
it-
enchant tridents, or are they just base all the time?
No. You can enchant them, but they have their own kind of enchantments. You have to enchant them with books to get like unbreaking normal enchantment. You can still do it though. Unpopular opinion, I
What?
dislike that the shield blocks so much of your screen.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
I like to take
Yeah,
off
let's
the
just
shield.
start running because we can't deal with all these enemies.
Are you sure? Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of them. Wait, let's just go this way.
Cool. Are you inside the base or did you TP somewhere?
I'm just harvesting the sugarcane farm right now.
Okay, so you didn't spawn inside lava. I don't know. Maybe it was Rickety that logged out. I thought somebody logged
I-
out.
I wasn't in the lava when I logged out. I was in the cave.
Okay. Whenever you do F home,
Okay,
some of the
just
times
over here.
you can see
Alright.
underneath it. Yeah, some of the times you can see the lava.
Yeah, I saw it when I was coming in.
It looks scary, but you aren't gonna just TP into lava.
Actually, so stay on top of this mountain, and then I'm going to, and just stay on top of this mountain. over here.
Which one? The one over there? Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna do F home and then come out of the opening because it's like hidden. I have no idea where it is, but I'll know where it is once I actually able to come out of it. So yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
So just sit on top of here so I'm able to locate where you are.
He's the cane pharmacy.
Yeah, we honestly don't need to harvest it that much. We already have enough sugarcane. We need a bunch of leather for books. We don't need sugarcane really.
Well, have you got a cow farm up yet?
No, we haven't gotten a cow farm. The problem with getting a cow farm is we have to find a cow outside our. We have to find 2 cows outside our base,
Come
and
over
then
here.
we have to use the leads to get them all the way up to the base, like through the
Where
water.
are you?
Dig a hole.
Right here, where the arrow's coming from. You see?
Yeah, okay, I see you.
Cows outside.
Yeah.
It also looks like there's a skeleton over there.
Yeah.
I just died.
He's burning
I,
now, so
I,
it's fine.
insult.
Fu, you fell from a high place.
I was knocked off by a place.
Did you
I
die?
didn't. Yes, I died. That's the whenever you have text like that, that means you die. I lost a set of diamond gear. Rip. I have
Glad to
enough
see I'm
make
not the
another
only one.
Yeah, you aren't the only one. Also, every time you die, you lose power. Like, our faction has a certain amount of power, and whatever amount of power we have, that's how many claims we can have. When you stay online, you gain power. When you die, you lose the power that you have. I currently have 8 power. I had 10, but you lose 2 when you die. Just staying online and not dying makes it to where you raise power, which means we can have more claims. And if we go under the amount of claims we have, so we have like 3 power, but we have 4 claims, that means that somebody can overclaim a chunk, which means they can claim a chunk that's ours.
I mean, it's
So what do you
prettier than the one Fu prettier than the one Fu made.
Okay,
Cozy.
that's all. That's one part I wanted to hear. Come down here. I want to actually.
What?
Hold on.
Like, you're gonna go ahead and call it pretty? Mine
come
wasn't
down here,
supposed to be
come down
pretty.
Don't worry, Fu.
That's-
Yours was
just
very
come down here
practical.
and,
Josh's
tell
is
me-
pretty.
does this look better? So actually, this is not finished yet, but I'll show you what is subject to change. Right here is gonna be lava,
Okay.
and on this side will also be lava. But yeah, this is the nether portal area, and I'll break this for a second so I can. Okay, and then I'll show you the farm. A way superior farm to Fuyu's, by the way.
You sure about
It's
that?
not superior to my sugarcane farm.
It's way better.
Wait, which
No,
one?
it's not.
Which door did you go through?
The one across from the entrance.
Although I have to say, your stairs could use some improvement.
Okay, that's fair.
Wait, there's
I
nothing
have
in
a whole
here.
elevator.
That's the wrong one. That's the entrance.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Okay. It's just right.
Put the sugarcane in this chest, Kula.
Huh? Oh yeah, okay.
This bottom right hand corner down here. Bottom right hand.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna change like the stairwell.
Just put them in there so it doesn't clog up any.
Well,
of the other chests.
Fuyu had a bigger farm.
Okay,
Way
but does it
bigger.
look nicer?
It's
Mine's way
cozy.
more efficient. No, mine's way more efficient, I guarantee it.
I mean, yeah. Like honestly, I wasn't going for efficiency. I was going for being able to sustain me and Sam. And this is enough. Okay. Anyways, that was it. All I wanted to hear is it looks better than Fuyu's. Thanks for stopping
I
by.
didn't,
Raising. You can't go ahead and say that. That's disrespect right there.
I didn't say it was. Maybe I did. I said Fuyu's was more practical.
Yeah. Come on,
But-
Raising.
Sounds
We all
good.
know that you're a practical person anyways. You're with me on this.
Yeah, I'd probably side with practicality, but it's always nice
Alright.
to see what a dreamer can make.
No, actually the inside, I wanted it to be kind of decorated, but I wanted it to be practical first, and then you can decorate all this open space that there is, you know. So it has room where it can be nice.
Hey, oh, there you
Efficiency comes first.
go. Okay. I mean, I
Alright,
guess one of the reasons that I can appreciate aesthetics is probably because I don't have an eye for it usually. Like, I see other people make nice looking bases and everything, and I can understand the practical side of stuff, but the artistic side is always difficult for me to understand or to like replicate myself.
Yeah, that makes sense. I just don't really appreciate him just being all like, oh, you said mine's better. More or less, yeah. Problem there. Kula, do you happen to have any blocks in your inventory?
No, not.
We need cobble and dirt basically, so we need basic,
I have 26 dirt. How do I give it to you?
you can just put in the second one down or the top.
Oh, I put
either
it in the
chest.
top one.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in here.
I'm going to
What
get a
do we need?
shovel.
We need a couple stacks. I can give you 1 diamond for a shovel. Because 1 diamond's not that much. So even if you die with it, it's not that big of a deal.
Oh, did I tell you guys what I made with our diamond?
What did you make with all what?
So like with the first set of diamonds that we made, the first thing that I did was shovel.
I don't think I can make
'Cause that's
one.
what all the good players do, right?
It's 2 sticks, 1 diamond up top. If we had MCMMOs, excavation's a thing, but we don't have MCMMOs, so it doesn't matter.
There's no option for me to make diamond tools.
You have to have 2 sticks and then the diamond on top. I don't really use the crafting book because I don't know.
Oh,
it's
okay.
exact-
For a shovel.
Raising's never played with me. What? Ever. Like, he played with his family on console version once or something like that. He
I'm
hasn't-
slightly offended.
Why do you feel offended that he hasn't played Minecraft before?
How do you not play Minecraft?
How do you get offended to that?
What? How do you not play Minecraft?
How you not played Minecraft? You just don't. You didn't want to, so we never did.
Anyways, I feel bad for this, but I need you to move back.
No, fuck you. You just told me to move, so I moved.
Oh, come on!
Rest in peace.
Well, there you go.
Where did you take the fall damage at?
Right exactly where I exited.
Oof.
I should be able to get back there. I think. I don't know. It depends which... Where did I exit from the wall? I blocked it back up. I don't remember exactly.
Once you exit, you can just like circle around the base until you find it.
Okay. See, this is why Josh's base was better, because I wouldn't fall to my death.
Ours is too big. You can just fall to your death. Yeah.
We'll make the thing look a lot.
I just... yeah, I don't want to waste time here.
Oh, hey. Who are you? What happened?
Yes.
I'm trying to think of something that I could do with quartz. Like what is some
Decoration. That's it. There's
I
nothing
know,
else.
like,
There's
I'm
some
trying to think
red-
like, what
but-
can I decorate my base? What can I replace and put quartz and use quartz for instead?
Kula, did you get all my stuff?
No.
Okay.
Amazing.
What?
Do you think that for the floor in my nether portal room, would it look good to have like kind of somewhat shiny white blocks? Or just like quartz tiles?
Why don't you cut? One thing that I once did.
Oh,
for-
found my stuff. Oh, there you are, Kula. You're standing right in front of my stuff.
One thing that I did for the portal room is I made a type of antichrist church, since it is the
The gas.
He's like, this guy knows what he's doing. Like, this kid, I'm not.
Wait, what?
I'm talking to my brother. My brother's right here watching.
I mean, even as it is, like, I'm still not totally sold on the idea of Minecraft. I don't see the merit for replayability like so many other people apparently do online.
Well, so people don't usually play the survival. Most people play like the mini games on server, like on bigger servers mainly.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, they don't just play normal vanilla. Vanilla Minecraft isn't actually that popular. It's like modded or doing this on this or PvP and stuff like that. So it's not necessarily just it by itself. Because there's a lot of parts of the game that are pretty bland. Especially if I couldn't play this game by myself and be entertained at all.
Yeah,
There's,
that's
like-
also why I like Faction, because just straight survival is meh. Just not fun.
I don't really like actions that much since they actually have to be active and play on a daily basis to make sure that everything is up to date and nobody's been trying to break them.
I mean, that's the lure. That's the allure of Factions to me. Just that you have to be on edge all the time, keeping tabs on your base, making sure no one's like actually blowing it up.
Yeah.
I don't know, there's a lot more on different servers than there are on this server as well. This one's closer to vanilla. There's no TPing, there's no shop, there's no...
Yeah, we're gonna add
money.
like honestly, Essentials is the plugin that adds TPing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then that should be added tomorrow, or probably like tonight even, if Sam comes on.
He needs to send you the file of the world's inventory and stuff like that, and then you're gonna run it on your PC.
Yeah, he said that he'll just send me like the whole plugin folder also, and he'll tell me how to set it up.
Alrighty, that makes sense. Why
Do you
does he
have
want you to
something
set
to
it up?
What?
Why does he want you to set it up?
Because I'll be able to actually run it like completely 24/7 till I get bored, while Sam isn't able to do that all the time. Like his PC will just crash sometimes, and we'll have to turn it back on. And also,
It hasn't been that bad so far.
Yeah, but also like the PC that I would set it up on is a lot better than his, so lag shouldn't be as bad. Like
We haven't had,
Scythe,
I'm saying that like most of the time, we haven't had very many problems with this one.
yeah, but like you guys haven't. But for instance, Scythe, he lives in like Portugal, so he's having like pretty bad lag. Same goes for a bunch of other people who've been playing on the server. Like Maya's been having problems with it. Serpin has been having problems with it. He's also someone in the Commonwealth, and also I think all three people in the Commonwealth have been having problems with lag, along with Maya, and also the one guy in like Dwarvens or whatever that faction's called.
I mean, that makes sense then.
I really wish there was a way to like hide shield. It just takes up so much space on your screen.
I don't know
It's
what
kinda
happened to my
boring.
shield. I used to have one, but now I don't.
You died.
I will lose it if I die?
Yes, you will lose it when you die. It's an item, just like all the other items.
Yeah, but I mean, I picked all my other stuff back up. How did I miss the shield?
Oh, I don't know. Is it in your inventory or you just didn't equip it?
Oh, it's
Maybe it
gone.
broke.
Weird. Maybe it had... Oh, you know, I think it might have floated to the top. I did see it. And I saw it floating up.
Oh, why didn't you pick it up? Spot.
It's more efficient. Spam clicking, waiting for like the attack bar to fill up, then clicking. Yeah, which one does more damage? Like per
Wait.
second.
Waiting for the bar to fill up.
Do you know by how much?
If you let it fill up the entirety, then it'll do all the damage that is labeled on the sword. However, if you keep spam clicking, it's gonna do decimals of damage. Not even.
Okay.
Is it just me, or do these chests seem really poorly organized?
My chests aren't even
I haven't made an
organized.
organization thing. I'm gonna make ones with like picture frames or something like that later to actually, because I like it being organized. Just I had to move stuff from one location to another location to another, so I just didn't worry about it yet.
Fuyu. Do you have what's it called? Fire resistant potions? Like fire resistance potion? Oh wait, your mic muted. Okay, never
No, I
mind.
don't know right this second. Also, I'm gonna be muted for a second.
Okay.
Do you have fire-resistant potions?
I was directed towards Scythe since he's on the call. Or the voice chat. Okay, right now, I need to go to the Nether. And while I'm there, I need to... Actually, no, I don't need to go to the Nether. I know what I need to do. Right now, I
Alright,
should
I'm
get
back.
wood and apples. If anyone has apples, let me know, because I would like some apples. Just like normal ones.
Do you just want to make golden apples?
Yeah,
That makes sense. Keep in mind you can't make the god apples in your versions.
What was the ender
the
chest
normal
for?
ones are still good.
The ender chest is your own personal chest. If you put things in there, they'll stay in there even if you die and nobody else can access them. So whenever I open the ender chest, it shows my items. Whenever you open it, it shows your items. And if you open a different ender chest, it'll show the same items, you know?
Okay.
So it's like a linked chest that's linked to you.
Can you have like double wide ender chests?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
What happens if I cook rotten flesh?
You
Nothing.
can't. I don't actually think there's a purpose to the rotten flesh.
It
We
ju-
can either throw it out or just,
Would you eat
I
it?
don't know.
I mean,
The
We
dogs.
could eat it when we're starving, but none of us are really that desperate.
okay,
Speaking
then it's
of
pretty
dogs,
much pointless.
who you?
What?
What happened to the dogs that I tamed? The ones that I left in the base?
I wish there were just more items in the game. Like honestly, I wish there were just more items.
Like
Because I don't have like the same problem in Terraria where I go through the wiki and then look up all the items in my inventory, see what they do, and then know whether or not to throw them out. I wish I had that problem. That's really one part of Terraria that I wish was in this game. Do you guys know if dark
Yeah.
oak like leaves can drop apples, or is it only just base oak leaves?
Josh, I have to say, you don't have a cool elevator like Fuyu does.
You guys have an elevator?
Yeah, you just ride the bubbles all the way up.
Bubbles?
Yeah.
Explain.
No.
There's
Oh,
a
like
spring.
it does with water.
Yeah.
Yeah, like soul sand and
Okay.
rock.
Yeah, that's cool. Maybe I could make one of those instead of like the stairwell. But I'd like to make the stairwell like look really good, because a lot of like extremely expensive houses and stuff have like nice stairwells and stuff. I'd like to mimic
The
that.
even more expensive ones have nice elevators, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Ours is not just one building though. It's like layered. We have stories of our building, so we have to have an elevator. You
Yeah,
don't
like
see like a
our base is
15-story
somewhat
building
layered.
with you don't see like 15-story building with stairs and no elevator.
Yeah, that's true. Ours isn't exactly. Well, mine isn't exactly like 13 stories though. Mine's more like 3.
Do we have a mine or anything that we can use?
You have to leave and go somewhere else to find, or just mine down somewhere else. We don't have one with attached to the base or anything like that.
Yeah.
Because we have like all sides connected or protected, top, bottom, everything.
I do at the old base.
Yeah, we went to the, just go to spawn and then go from there, usually.
Good idea.
Hey, Bob.
Because if you go to spawn, you see our old base, and then you can go into the mine there. And then you just mine stuff and then go back to Echo.
I have amassed just over 2 stacks of cobble.
I've gotten, I died, so I lost all my XP,
What can
and
we-
now I'm back up to 19 levels.
What can we
20
use
levels.
sugarcane for?
Speed potions, or we can use them for books. You make paper, and then the paper is made into books, and the books you can enchant. So, we use them for enchanting things to make things better, or we use them for speed potions. So later on we're gonna have potions that we can drink that'll make us run faster and move faster.
I have a question. Are you sure that dark oak like leaves actually drop apples? Because I haven't gotten one yet.
I don't know if they do. I don't think they do. I thought they do.
Thought I heard that they do. Okay, then I'll just go chop oak trees.
Yeah, you have to do normal oak, I'm pretty sure.
Do I need to get any more cobble?
Somebody spread some false information to you. That is loud, JC. I already told Raising, we like painted our room and took everything out, and like our room's still kind of just a mess.
Wait a minute. Why is there another claim for spawn?
What do you mean another claim for spawn?
I'm out here mining, and I can see spawn, or 2 spawn, or 2 different claims for spawn.
Huh.
I don't know. You're gonna have to ask the. You're gonna have to ask Jawoosh and Jawoosh's dam.
I don't think we did that like purposes, probably just on accident. Or maybe we just did claim there for some reason. Are you just like underground like spot?
Yeah.
Okay, then I have no idea. What the heck? I chopped down 3 oak trees and I've not gotten an apple from any of them. Is there any other way to get apples? Food?
What?
Is there any other way to get apples since I've yet to get one from these like 4 oak trees, 4 or 5 oak trees?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Oh, we got one! A single apple! Oh man. It's a rare item. The red apple. Never thought I would see one.
Is this a hardcore Christian Minecraft server? I don't know. You have to ask Sam.
It is. You'll get banned if you use any vile language which goes against the Lord.
How did that meme even start? Because I have seen it before, but I have no idea where it came from.
I've seen this raw strength once
I
before.
would be shocked if anyone knew.
I think it was somebody on our server was telling people to stop cussing on their Christian Minecraft server. Just generic like that. And then it became a meme. Somebody took like a screenshot of the person that said it.
Awesome.
I believe it was something like that.
I mean, you might be able to join if you want.
Yeah, if you give the what is it called? The IP, they can join.
Yeah, like it's public pretty much.
It's kind of private, kind of public. It's just for like, it's for,
It's public, but it's not advertised anywhere.
yeah, that's what I meant to say. Anyone can join, but it's not advertised.
Yeah, heck, the stream could if they wanted.
That's what we're saying. Somebody in the stream, I think, wanted to join.
You don't have it
Why would
anymore?
Apple?
Really?
Awesome. If you like,
Did you not
if
own
you
it?
destroy leaves, like if you punch them, can they still drop apples?
Yes. As long as you aren't shearing them, they should drop apple. Oak trees. It's just not a high chance.
Yeah, that's the annoying part.
It's not as annoying as me farming 2 or 3 hours for a trident and not getting it.
Why do you want to try it so bad?
I wanted a trident because you can launch yourself in water, and
And-
it can make.
Diamond swords.
Yeah, it has a high damage. You can throw it. You know, I wanted one, especially since the update barely came out that added them into the game. You know, I've actually never used one.
Was that?
So I was like,
Oh, that was a different game. Never mind.
You can also throw them, which is nice.
yeah, there's an enchant that makes it to where they come back to you when you throw them.
Yeah, loyalty.
Ooh.
And each level of loyalty determines how fast it comes back.
You
Yeah.
played on Xbox, you realize my Xbox is relatively useless, and now your little brother has it. I've heard the PC version is vastly superior because of its modding scene.
Yeah, because like we're saying, nobody likes to play just normal vanilla, so people like to play the modded and with plugins and such. So
Wait, where's the
It's
best
not,
place to put torches usually?
in the
just-
base or outside the base?
Just at the base, okay.
In the base, you can place torches wherever you'd like. I was gonna get glowstone. That's the only reason why I haven't lit lights for certain areas. I haven't lit it up because I was gonna get glowstone to light it up.
It's like,
So is someone from stream joining?
I don't think so.
No, they said that they didn't have it anymore, so I don't believe they are.
Oh,
26 levels of
do
experience.
birch trees drop apples?
No. God, my brother's super loud. The only ones that drop apples are oak trees. You can plant more oak saplings if you want more chance.
I'm fine. I'm just trying to. Oh, I'm just looking around. And I think I just found a whole forest of it.
I meant,
appreciate
like,
the
if you have bone meal, you can just place them, grow them, break them, place them, grow them, break them. You know?
Yeah.
So you don't have to run around looking for them. That was the.
So what was supposed to be in this floor that you built for you? The second one.
We needed more dirt because we're gonna make a food farm. So we have food.
By the way, this is the third time I'm trying to ask you, but what happened to the
Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now what happened to the dogs. I didn't want to say it. Whenever I was making the bottom section, I had to fill it in with water and then one part with lava. And the part with water, the dogs, I couldn't get them to leave it, and they just wouldn't move. So I just was like, I'm too tired for this. They won't TP to me. I'm just gonna fill it up with water. And hopefully they'll swim up and I can get them to move. Nope, they just fucking sank to the bottom and drowned. They didn't even swim.
Get more. There's like an army running around by spawn.
Yeah, I drowned literally all of them. Okay, the base came first and they were in the way, so...
That's what happened to Rickety's dogs.
I thought it was just Rickety. Apparently Kula had some too. I gotta explain that to Rickety later. Rickety was more like, you don't touch my dogs. That's the part where I'm worried about.
Were they on
He doesn't really
today at all?
play.
No.
Earlier today, I
Rickety
saw
was
him.
on late last night, but that was it.
Yeah.
I guess it was
he's
morning
busy.
for him,
I
but
think he's busy downloading No Man's Sky or something because he said that he wants to try it out again after the new update, which came out today.
Hmm. Yeah, I heard about that. On Twitter.
I really don't know why he wants to try it out because the other like 2 times the same thing happened. He played for like 5 minutes, then decided that it doesn't meet his standards, and left. That was it.
Does it have multiplayer now or not?
Yep. It's had multiplayer for like a year or so, but there's
Okay.
a lot more's been added to the multiplayer.
For you, how can I make a garden? Because I do have some dirt, I think. Well, I have 9 dirt.
okay, we just need to...
I have
think
3
Kula-
stacks if you need it.
Kula, can you assist raising and making the garden area? Because I am in the nether currently.
That's that's okay. I just need to know how to do it.
Well, I don't know how to explain it. It's you have to have a hoe, so you have to hoe the dirt. You have to place a layer of dirt, basically. You have to hoe the dirt, and you have to have water next to the dirt so it can have moisture. I just figured it'd be easier if Kula can like show you an example real quick, and then you can do it.
Okay, that
You
might
know,
be for the
rather
best.
than- I wasn't trying to get him to do it for you, just that.
Are you are you also in the nether right now?
Yeah, I'm in the nether. I have almost 30 levels of experience. I was gonna try to enchant some books.
Are you at nether are you at like the local nether fortress or what?
No, I am a couple thousand blocks from that.
Okay, well, if we see each other, do you want to have a truce?
I don't actually. Yeah, we should. I was gonna be like, we could fight. It's whatever. But actually, I have a lot of experience. It'd be a giant waste of time if I was to. If either of us were to die.
Yeah.
Raising. You could start off by like the layer above the cobblestone. Just place a bunch of dirt, and then you could start off like that, and I'll assist you with how to turn it into a garden after that, because that's like the beginning steps.
Okay.
You know.
I'm just getting some dirt here now.
All right.
Good
We
evening,
have,
Madly.
like, we have like 2 stacks in the chest, but we need more than that for how big our base is. How big the base is, make a whole layer.
Yeah, I'm getting a few stacks here.
Alrighty.
Okay.
You know, I think I got enough stacks of cobblestone.
Alrighty.
Ooh, that scared the crap out of me for a second.
About me teleporting in?
Falling into the line.
What's the best way to build continuously? Do you just walk backwards and place down?
I do it usually like a kind of diagonal-ish thing instead of directly backwards. The directly backwards and like that are the best way of doing it without falling off the edge. And then once you started placing some, you can place it on the sides of the blocks without like shifting. The shifting kind of makes it slower.
Well, for this, I imagine I don't need to place anything besides a layer of ground on top of the cobblestone, right?
Yeah, you could just walk around and just start placing it, because you aren't really shifting over an edge. I thought you were somewhere else trying to place stuff.
My nether portal has led me to a position that's way different than, I don't know, it's near the nether first. But there is a odd path extending from it, which I didn't remember. Which actually, I've never actually been through this nether portal, so I guess someone else has been through like the nether portal.
No, you want to know why? It's because you broke the old portal and messed up the thing, and then it linked yours with that one, which was the one that spawned. Because you're within the distance to link to the ones that spawn.
You're right, Fully. We're gonna need a ton of ground for this. Whew.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We need a lot of dirt. We don't have enough. I had to collect a bunch of sand for the one at the top, and I had to get a ton of stacks. I had to get at least 8 or 9, but I kept getting it like 2 stacks at a time, and then expanded, and then expanded. So technically, we don't all have to do it all at once, but preferably, I would like to place down the ground and then start working out where we're gonna dig out for the water and then tilling.
Okay.
Kula, do you happen to know how far away water still makes tilled land wet?
4 blocks.
How many? 12? I can't hear you. You have to speak up a little bit.
4.
4, okay. So we'll make a row of water and then 4 blocks away.
Yeah, there just needs to be water every 9th block.
What the heck? I went through, and it brought me to the nether portal in the old base. Derp? Wait, is that the one that you went through to get to the nether?
It brought you to which one?
So I went back through the nether portal, which is in the nether, and it brought me to the nether portal in like, your old base.
Yep, like I told you, it's because you broke it and I had to remake it, so it messed up your current portal. It's because you messed with that one, it messed with your own.
Okay, well I broke that one. So
now, whenever I remake it, it's just gonna fuck it up again and again. Because you did it in the wrong order. If you go ahead and you leave that one, you break yours, rebuild yours, then it will actually link up right. Otherwise, every time I go through it, it's gonna mess up yours.
Hey, why do you go through that one instead of the one in your base?
Why don't we go to another portal by spawn and
I don't want a portal by my base, because then you'll get a general area of where it is if you see it in the nether. Then you do a 4-to-1 ratio, and you can find out the coordinates of where the actual one is in mine.
Wait,
because
Fuyu, the home command, how does that work exactly? Is that just a custom mod thing, or does it have something to do with the portal?
the /f home has to do with the custom mods kind of. It's the plugins, or what they're called, which are basically server-side mods.
Okay.
So
they don't have anything like that, just normal Minecraft.
Yeah,
They don't
in
have
Minecraft, there's no teleporting whatsoever.
There's no chat commands, pretty much. Other than, like, if you're in cheat mode or whatever.
Okay.
I have 34 levels. Should I just go straight for some book enchants? I have no food. I'd try to get more. I just don't know if I should do book enchants, sword enchants, or what.
Sword enchants I'd go for.
Because I need looting and I also need sharpness. I need like 2 of the enchants. And books are more wide. I mean, they're better usually. They're better late game, not early game. Oh, also we can trade paper to villagers for emeralds, which we can trade for other things. To
How
answer
many
your
emeralds do you guys
question.
have?
What?
I have 13 emeralds. If you guys want to trade for them, then let me know.
We have 30. Or I have 30 in my e-chest. It's
Okay.
fine. I'm so
I see.
sorry to just completely put you down like that.
It's fine. And I'll be okay.
Well, Fuyu, it's not like you didn't put in the time or anything.
Yeah,
like,
I completely put in the time.
Were my headphones really that bad? Yeah, so basically whenever I was riding or walking around outside, when I say riding, I mean like on a motorcycle kind of situation, there was so much wind being funneled into the earpieces that I couldn't use them while doing those things. And even if I was just walking around, if there was a bit of a breeze, they would it'd be directed right into those little holes and the sides of the earphones, and you'd hear, that's what you'd hear right in your ear.
That was pretty loud,
Wait, guys, how powerful are wither skeletons?
Very weak. All you need to do is they're 3 blocks tall. You place a block above you and they...
Okay. What about like if you don't have a block above you? How
They hit pretty hard. They have a stone sword. They have normal mob HP, like 20 or whatever. But they do a little bit more damage than a normal zombie with that. They hit you with the wither, or they give you the wither debuff, which is probably what makes them scary. It's not really how much
Blaze is
damage.
scary?
What?
Are blazes
Oh.
scary?
No, the wither skeletons, they hit you and they give you the wither effect, which makes it to where you start taking damage over time.
I tried to give the wireless headphones a chance. I kept them for about 3 days before I decided that I simply was not interested in paying $200 for that.
Yes, I got a blaze rod.
Oh, you finally got a blazer. Good job.
Yeah.
Now you can start on potions.
I've been looking at a couple of other ones.
I have a blaze spawner. Should I break it or what?
You could break the blaze spawner, but it doesn't give you anything.
I think it's called Jawbone, and then there's another one by Samsung and another one by Sony. All look promising, but again, a bit middling over the road when it comes to wireless headphone technology. A lot of those truly wireless ones are like that, but I really do like them over standard wires, or even the wireless ones that have a wire that go between both of the earpieces.
I have one that has the wire that goes in between both of the earpieces.
Have you tried any truly wireless ones yet, like the AirPods?
No, I haven't. I actually like the ones that I currently have.
Wait, is farming blazes a good like tactic for XP?
Yes. You make a little farm around the actual blaze spawner, and you can make it to where they're pushed down. You do it the same way you do it with a normal spawner, but you use lava because the lava doesn't hurt them. And it pushes them down into like a funnel system where you can hit them. It's pretty easy to do. And then
In the whole timing,
what did you say,
What, Kula?
stop filling in the holes I'm making so that we can deposit water in the future.
Oh, okay. That's part of the design.
Do you?
Yes.
Can you trade me nether wart?
You need another wart. I don't have very much.
Could you trade me one?
I'll see. I'm not at base right now. I don't even know how much I have. I need to make a layer that's another wart farm. That was what I was going to do above my the layer I currently have. And I think I only have one nether wart that I had I saved for the farm. So I need to find some. No. If I had more, I'd give it to you though. Like, and if I find a fortress.
Well, I mean, once you get more, let me know.
Alrighty, yeah.
Or I can make a deal.
Good.
If you give me that, I can guarantee that I'll give you 5 in
So
return.
loud. Okay. Yeah, whenever I stumble across them.
I mean, so if you give me that one, I already have like a farm area. I'll give you 5 in return once that's fully cleared. What do you think?
I could do that on my own.
Hey, it's raining.
Okay.
I think this is the first time I've ever seen it actually rain this hard in Minecraft.
I need to go fishing then. If you go
Is
fishing while
it
you
better
the rain,
when you fish
Yeah.
during the rain?
yes, if you fish during the rain, it gives you a lot more.
Okay.
How
Is
do
there a
you-
reason to kill zombie pigmen?
How do you
Is it
fish?
worth it?
Yeah.
We have fishing rods. I think that I left one in the chest.
Hmm.
There's one that has Unbreaking 3 and Mending, and then one with Unbreaking 3. So there's 2 in the chest. I would recommend using the one with Mending that's pretty close to breaking. Also, somebody left a hole in the wall.
Probably me
Also-
at one point.
Another question for you.
Yes,
What does the wither drop?
Wither Star and a lot of XP.
What does the wither star do?
You can use it to make a beacon.
Oh, okay. I have one more question. What does it make to fight the wither?
You need 3 Wither Skeleton Skulls,
Or
and then Soul Sand.
Okay, and how do you get wither skeleton skulls?
They're a rare drop from Wither Skeletons.
How rare?
Like 1% or some shit like that.
I think it's
Okay.
like
How many do you need? 3 again?
3. But the chance of you getting one increases a lot more if you have looting. So it's almost not even worth trying to get the skulls unless you have looting on a weapon.
Okay, and like, so for wither skeletons, do you need, like, are they, what was it called? Are they, like, renewable? Or is there only a set amount per nether fortress?
alright.
Each nether fortress on the brick, they spawn. So if you lay a layer of a bunch of nether brick, yeah, spawn in the area that's 3 tall.
I'm in search of a decent pair of headphones. I'm tired of buying headphones all the time, the cheap ones. You probably want to buy something wired then, I suppose, because the problem with wireless is you do kind of have an expiry date on them. You acknowledge that they're not going to last any more than 2.5 to 3 years based on how long a battery of that sort is going to last. So, before my current headphones that I use, I've had a lot of different in-ear monitors. They're called IEMs, right? They create a tight seal. They create a tight seal, and the ones that I had at first were wired. And what would happen so much of the time... Wait, how do I use a fishing rod? Oh, there we go. I've never used the fishing rod before. Okay, I guess that works. So the first 3 sets or so of... I'm going to call them earphones. They were wired. And what would usually happen is there's a switch or something along with the earpiece, in the wire that goes to the earpiece, and that was usually a breakage point. Okay, I think time to reel it in. This doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, so there's a breakage point usually on most headphones that are wired. Like, you might think they'll last forever, but that's usually how they break. Then after about 3 pairs of wired ones, I sort of gave up on that, and I decided that I was going to give wireless a try. So this is via Bluetooth. And in general, I do like the Bluetooth, but there are a couple of downsides with it. For one thing, you know, they're battery operated, so you will have to stop and charge them every 3 hours or so. In addition to that, Bluetooth can be out of sync a bit. So this will come into play, especially if you watch YouTube videos, for example, on your phone. There are very few Bluetooth chips that can accurately sync that audio to the video that's playing. I think the AirPods from Apple are one of the ones that can, but that's because they have a special proprietary chip. I think it's called the A1 chip. Yeah, this is not working For the, I'm just gonna go back to digging. So that's why, in a way, I kind of wanted to just, if I was going to get a pair of headphones that had that transparency of sound in them that allowed the outside noise in, I'd probably look at the AirPods from Apple, because I have pretty much all iOS devices, so it just makes sense. They're a much tighter integration, and they have more features that are appealing to somebody like me who has very specific circumstances under which they'd actually end up using a transparent audio headset, right? In other words, a headset where the external noise can be heard. I'm not saying it's a bad feature, I'm just saying, like, for what I usually do, I want to block out as much of the outside noise as possible, because there's so many external sources of noise that I want to ignore in my day-to-day life that I'm not interested in hearing. Loud noises, usually. Like when you're working with heavy machinery, I can actually use good earphones with a good seal. I can use those instead of having to wear hearing protection, which is a big boon because you also get to listen to something in the background. So for my day-to-day life, I don't want transparency, but if I did want the transparent sound to leak through, for whatever reason, maybe I want to use them in the house and still be able to carry on conversations or hear when somebody's talking to me, I would probably go with the Apple stuff. And it sounds like Apple might be making another, like the ones that they released, the current AirPods, they might be ready for a refresh. There might be a new version coming out this fall. So with that in mind, I decided that the Bose just simply weren't worth keeping because I could only use them in less than half of the situations where I'd be interested in using them. And I'm not even sure I'm going to get another wireless, fully wireless. I do like the fully wireless, but maybe I'm just going to look at something that is wireless per se. It's not fully wireless, but like there's a wire that connects the two earpieces to one another. I might do that instead. And those would probably be a lot cheaper, because a lot of the truly wireless stuff, if you want something that isn't absolute trash, like my $30 ones, like they're pretty bad. You don't want to listen to music with them. They're okay for speech, like podcasts and stuff, but you do not want to podcasts and audiobooks, but you don't want to be listening to music with them, because the high end, I'm not exactly sure, like the treble end of it distorts a lot. So if you have anything with guitars in it, it was a real problem. So I guess my point was that while wired earphones appear on the surface to sort of be a solution that could last you for like a decade, in practice, if you're active at all, that doesn't seem to be the case. And then, you know, that's in comparison to Bluetooth earphones, which also, you know, it's pretty obvious where the end of life cycle is for that. When the battery dies, then they're done for. And they're usually more expensive than the wired ones. So like you can get a good pair of wired ones that will last you probably a couple of years. You can get a pair of wireless ones that will also probably last a couple of years, but they'll be more expensive. So it's hard to say. In my experience, I do like, I would find it difficult to go back I'd find it difficult to go back to wired, like truly wired earphones, in-ear monitors, in active scenarios. I think they have to at least be Bluetooth and wireless between the source of the audio and the earphones themselves. But in between the earphones themselves, whether or not that's going to be a wire or if that's going to be truly wireless, I think that can kind of go either way depending upon what your budget is. If you only have $50 to spend, you can probably get some really good wireless Bluetooth earphones that are just have that wire between the two earpieces. Whereas if you have like $200 to spend, then you can get another set that's pretty much the equivalent of those, but has no wire at all. They're both independent. Okay, how are we doing?
Good.
Did Fuyu leave? Okay.
No.
No?
Raging, do you think you can get some copper and help me fill up this ceiling up here?
Yeah.
Thanks.
How do I fish, by the way?
Food's already taken care of.
Yeah, but I'm interested in
Already, I'm
learning how to
back.
do
What's
it.
up?
I was interested in learning how to fish.
Alrighty, yeah. There's a fishing rod in the chest. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm currently just outside the base. I'm gonna clear some of the skeletons so you don't go ahead and get hit whenever you try to leave the base.
It's kind of similar to Don't Starve Fishing. You just wait for the bobber to go in the water and then.
Yeah, it's just waiting for the bobber.
And you might get something more useful than just food.
Yeah, I have Luck of the Sea, which means I can get enchanted book and stuff. I'm really getting messed up by these skeletons because there's like 3 of them and they just keep. Now there's 4 of them. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just leaving this area.
Why don't you just build a little fishing pier or something like that? So that they can't.
I was gonna make a fishing spot. Yeah, looks good. Yeah, I was gonna make a little fish. There's an Enderman.
That's the younger match on the stain.
Yeah.
One coat and it's just like it.
So I've never really watched anything Minecraft related on YouTube.
I wasn't even seeing any real
How-
wood, I'm just seeing
How is it possible that so many of them were so popular at the same time? What kind of stuff did they do? Was it all creative based?
It's all
Some of
based
it's
on
creative.
games, mainly.
It's because there's Minecraft has a lot of like. It depends what you're playing is all different. So there's mini games that have stuff like PvP based, and then there's stuff that is just complete modded plugins and such. And a lot of kids like them and stuff like that. I don't know how it got super popular. It just kind of did. All right, are you on the outside of the base, Raisin?
I'm inside the base.
All right, bring the fishing rod outside the base, and I'll teach you. It won't be hard to learn. It's more or less just throw it out whenever you see something. Grab onto it. You just pull it. You right click.
Okay, I have an unbreakable fishing rod. Is that fine?
It's unbreaking, but which makes it have more durability. There's a second one in there that has more damage on it, but it has mending, so it will repair itself. It just needs to be we need to use it and it'll repair itself. Which sounds counterintuitive, but it's how it works. It's how the enchant works. It basically every time you get XP, it repairs it, and whenever you fish, it gives it XP, and it'll give it more than the amount of damage you'll do to it.
Sounds a bit complicated.
Basically, fish with it, and it won't break.
Okay. Wait, I just need to get another pickaxe. I used my other one.
As one says it's unbreaking, the other one is actually unbreaking.
But I
I
was
think I'm
wondering.
gonna log off for the night, since I'm getting tired.
Okay.
So,
Alright,
see you guys tomorrow.
see you tomorrow.
See ya.
You've been on for a while today as well. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, it's just our faction.
Oh wait, tell Scythe that I'm going to bed, because I forgot to. It's...
Oh, Scythe just got off. Never mind. I was going to.
But he decided.
The hell?
"Nah, you're not anything."
Alright,
running.
Yeah, as there's a baby zombie, those are really hard to deal with. I don't know why they made a mob so fast. They killed it, crazy.
Yeah.
So guys, I was thinking maybe we should go play some mini games like sometime tonight. Maybe it's just an idea.
Maybe, it's possible. You found Josh's coordinates, didn't you?
Yeah, general location southwest of spawn. It's easier to go there on foot than through the mountains. Or I mean,
Yep.
How did you find it?
There's F-map. If you do F-map, you can see claims, and he saw the claims. He saw it after Juice showed you it, so we can go over there sometime and raid it if we want to. I didn't want to raid it just like based off of him showing you, but somebody else actually found it, stumbled across it, so I'm fine with raiding it.
Hmm.
yeah.
I have some TNT I got just for raiding, but it's not very much. It's enough to at least get in and go out some of the stuff to see what
Alright.
it drops.
I suppose
first-
when this rain stops, let's go on the radio then, I guess. We can
It
do
already
something.
stopped, but as I was saying, Raising, do you want to learn how to fish first, or do you want to try to raid?
I'd rather learn how to fish first.
Okay, we'll do the fishing, and then we'll do the raid.
Alright. I'm gonna get my inventory changed out a bit real quick.
I honestly, we might not even have enough gunpowder to, or enough TNT to raid it. We have a little bit, but I don't think it's enough.
Well, we do
Consider-
have the highest power level on mine, so we could overclaim it, I think.
No, you can only overclaim when they have a lower power. Even if yours is higher than theirs, it doesn't matter. You have to have they have to have less power level than they have claims.
Ah.
Like, it's not based off of our power level versus theirs.
That makes sense. Oh yeah, I do have 3 gunpowder, if that can amount us to any more TNT, assuming that there's already 2.
Yep, that can amount to 1 more. That means that we should have...
Awfully convenient.
Yeah, that's awfully convenient. We should have 12. 12 isn't that much, really, whenever it comes to... It depends how they set up their claims, what area they have.
Okay, let's do the fishing.
Okay, I've been waiting down here. Okay, I see you. Okay, come here. We're just gonna go towards the water over here. Deeper water is better, or just at least this deep of water. So we're gonna place some lily pads just on the top of the water. So I'm just gonna stand on this one. So when you right click it, it should just go out like that. And do you see it like bobbing with particles and stuff like that, and then random particles in the water?
Yeah.
There should be like some particles that go towards the fishing rod. And whenever you see something go towards the fishing rod, you have to right click. You'll also see it go down. Okay, there's one, and there. Oh, you're supposed to do it whenever it went down. But you saw the particles go towards it, right?
Maybe.
They're like bubbles, kind of, that go towards it. Whenever they go towards it, there's one, and then you grab it.
Okay.
And you can get fish or random items.
I think I got a bone instead.
Yeah, which is considered a low tier random item. There's high tier random items like books that you can get, and the books are probably better. You got a leather. We actually need stuff. We need that for books as well. You can get enchanted books. They aren't just normal books, so they already are enchanted with something that you can put on something else. Like, I got one that had mending, and I traded it to
I finally
to
got a
Josh,
fish.
who wanted it. Yeah, surprisingly, fishing in Minecraft, you have like a 50% chance of getting something else that's not a fish.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got a fishing rod. A fishing rod with Luck of the Sea, Lure 3, and Unbreaking 3.
What does a water
That's
bottle
cool.
do?
Use it for making potions.
Okay. I just got one.
We can make them or get them from things like this, so they aren't bad or anything. So because we're gonna use them because we need to make a farm for nether wart so we can make potions, because almost every recipe or every making potion, I didn't get any sleep. Every time you make potions, you need nether wart to make awkward potions beforehand. Yeah, making the base and all that stuff and all the progress I've done, I've basically got like 3 or 4 hours of sleep.
Oof.
Pretty tired then?
Yeah. I can't go to sleep midday though, because I have to do something tomorrow. So I can't pull that same thing tonight.
Oh, okay.
And it's how late for you right now?
It's not late for me right now at all. It's 7:42. Yeah, 7:42. It's not late at all.
Yeah, you're on the west coast, whereas some of
Yeah,
the people, like Josh, are on the east coast.
Yeah.
Raising's 1 hour behind the East Coast, and Ryu is 2 hours behind because West Coast time is 2 hours. And US Central is 1 hour behind East Coast.
I got 8 gold ingots.
That's interesting. You got 8 gold ingots from fishing?
Yep.
That's okay. I haven't caught many. Another thing is there's a puffer fish. It's a type of fish, but we don't use it for cooking or for food. You can make puffer fish into potions of water breathing, which is a good reason why I've been fishing, because the potions of water breathing make it to where you can breathe underwater. You have like, each one makes it to where if you drink it 8 minutes, you don't have to worry about drowning at all.
So there's no rebreather that you can find or build in this game?
There's an item you can make, and it'll make it to where you can breathe within a certain area. But there's also potions that make it to where you can breathe for a certain length of time anywhere underwater.
And you prefer the potions?
Well, the item's more expensive, and we don't have the materials for it. And the potion, each puffer fish makes 3 potions, and each of those 3 potions lasts for 8 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's 24 minutes of being able to breathe underwater per each one.
And then that's not even adding redstone to it.
No, that's including adding redstone, otherwise it's only 3.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But there's dungeons underwater that in the ocean that we're gonna want to raid later, and whenever we do that, we need water breathing, and we don't want to have a block that we place down and then break and then place down to move it to wherever I'm at. I'd prefer the potions over that, just because way more mobility.
You said we'd get more fish in deeper water, right?
Up to a certain point. I meant like we can't do it in the shallow water over there. In this deep of water, it's probably maxed out. You know, doesn't really get much better than that.
Well, I'm giving it a try just to see.
All right.
I got a fish here. Of course, this wasn't very shallow water, but it's only 2 down. It's 2 blocks of water, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that it's not that you don't get them, it's that they come less often or something like that. So the chances become skewed towards you getting less. So it's not super noticeable, but it's still a thing.
Here's the 2 TNT I was able to craft for you.
Only 2.
Yeah, there were 7 more gunpowder I found in the chest.
Okay, we currently have 5 pufferfish, and they're 24 minutes of water breathing each. So we have quite a bit. Let me see.
Did you go back?
Yes, I was going to enchant something because I have 30 levels of experience. 30 is the max that you can enchant with. So you can hold more than 30 levels, but there's no enchantment level that you can do higher than 30. So it becomes slower and slower every time you level up. So going past 30 is inefficient. We should enchant every time you're at 30.
And then
That
it
makes sense.
removes your levels, or what?
Every time you enchant, it removes 3 levels, and then you get so you go down to 27, and then you go back up to 30, and then 27 and 30. But if you go above 30, it's just slower.
And when you speak of levels, these are the player levels, right?
Yes,
Like
the player
experience?
levels, the experience
Hmm.
at the bottom bar. You lose it every time you die, but
Yeah. Well,
Which is
you lose
pretty-
it every time you die and then fail to pick your stuff back up.
even whenever you pick up your stuff, you usually don't get it all back.
I thought you got half back.
Yeah, I believe you do get half back.
Also, I have finished the normal crop room. It just needs water and tilling.
I actually, to put these 2 fishing rods together, I need 31 levels. It's
What will
annoying.
happen when you put them both together?
They have enchantments that I want. Like, one of them has Luck of the Sea 3 and Lure 3, and the other one has Mending and Luck of the Sea 2. So I want to put the Mending on the other one. So if I mix them together, if I do 31 levels of experience to put them together, the one that I want to have Mending will get it from the other one. If that makes sense.
What did you say would happen when it was raining?
When we're raiding,
When it's
Raining.
raining.
you have higher chances of touching stuff.
Lloviendo.
So we're not gonna attempt to raid them right now, but I do want to go to the general area of where it's at. So would you like to guide me, Cora?
Yeah. /spawn.
Yep, I'm at /spawn right now.
Fishing from the relative safety of a waterfall.
Yeah, I put the lily pads in the middle of the water because mobs don't spawn on lily pads, and it's farther away from the land, so usually things don't hit you.
Oh, okay. No, I was just actually standing in the waterfall, and I hit space from time to time to keep myself up in it, and they can't get me.
Ah, okay. That's one way to do it. I need XP, so I might kill things along the way. Ooh, we
Yeah.
need gunpowder.
Stuff here.
Oh, how did it still blow up? I backed up so hard.
Yeah, if you do /fmap right now, then you'll definitely be.
Alrighty, what? Okay, yeah, audible.com. Yeah, I see the claims. Yeah, it just started raining after we talked about raining making it better, so. Oh, I haven't picked up.
Phantoms on you?
Yeah.
Ah, that's annoying.
Do you currently have a bow?
Yeah, I have a bow.
I don't see it. There he is. Can you attack him? I hit him once.
I forgot to bring arrows. Oh, behind you!
3. Well, that helps. I turned my game volume down earlier and turn it back up because I can't hear creepers and such. Creeper drop no TNT. I keep hitting them, but... Also, phantoms drop phantom membranes. Oh, there's 3 more right there. They're targeting me or you? Oh, they're targeting you, Kula.
Okay, I'm gonna slash F home and take a nap.
The problem with that is more or less that if you do slash F home, it takes like 10 seconds. So you could do slash spawn. And
Oh,
whenever you do slash spawn, it's like instant, and then you do slash F home from here.
Because it'll be safer.
yeah.
Because whenever you're at spawn, you can't be hit. So anytime that you think you're gonna die, just do slash spawn and then slash F home.
Can I use slash spawn when I'm falling to my death?
Yeah, you can actually do it because it just teleports you immediately. So if you're fast enough at typing it, they need to fix that later because currently it shouldn't be that way. Because right now, if you're like fighting somebody and you want to leave, you just slash spawn. Or if anything like that's going on.
Not very sporting.
It, right?
Yeah, it's not very sporting.
Usually they have it to where it takes like 5 to 10 seconds, and the reason why it takes that long is because somebody could hit you in that amount of time, and then it resets you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's more or less why the not moving thing is something. Cool, that's long enough. You don't need to stay in the bed.
But I wanted to be lazy.
Wonder if I can put the mending from this one onto here, and it'll be cheaper. That'll be 30 levels, so I need exactly 30 levels.
Anyways, I'm making my way back to their base, that direction. Oh, there's an Enderman out here.
Okay, if you can kill it, I would love the pearl. We currently only have 2 pearls, and like some other groups already have like 5 to 10, and we.
How long?
So we're behind.
How long do you have to stay in the bed?
Until it goes dark. Until it stops getting darker, you know. Because it'll continue.
Fighting in a rainstorm, I just remembered.
I don't get it. What do you mean until it starts getting darker?
Okay, whenever you sleep in a bed, the screen gets darker until it stops getting darker.
That's really counterintuitive.
Okay, it'll continuously get darker, and then whenever it stops getting darker, then it's fine.
So basically about 10 seconds then.
Yeah, about that long. I don't know exact time. I didn't know if you were gonna try to count or something. The best way of explaining it was I do it based off visuals.
I fell out of the waterfall.
Leaks.
How come I respawned in the house? Instead
You slept in a bed.
Oh.
When you sleep in a bed, it resets your spawn point. It's another good reason to sleep in beds, because it'll make it to where you don't spawn at spawn.
Yeah.
So where did you all go to?
We're gonna go check out Josh's base. Currently, that's what we're working
Pero
on.
donde estás? So where are you?
We went to spawn and then we went southwest.
Too bad there's no compass in the game.
If you do F map, it has it shows what direction you're facing. If you look at like the little like northeast southwest, there's going to be one that shows up red, and whatever one shows up red, that's the direction you're currently facing. Or if you press F3, which is unrecommended at base because I don't want the coordinates to be shown.
I'm in the spawn.
It does say what direction you're facing. Facing west, south, east, north. So it does actually have a way of showing you.
I'm facing north.
So they're directly west of us now, in the taiga.
They're southwest, so yeah. And then if you do F map, you should be able to see the clans. Yeah, they're west.
Do you think that castle might be it?
Do you think what?
That castle right there?
Castle.
Come to me. Actually, I think that's...
That's not their claims.
Yeah,
That's, no, that's the other group. I don't really... We can look at them later. I wanted to look at Audible.
since they're our primary competitor in power.
No, actually they aren't our primary competitor, but...
Oh.
There's... Hero stayed up all night playing. He was on for very, very long, so he's probably our prime competitor. But he put his base really far from spawn, so it's gonna be, it'll take a while to find.
Hmm. Oh, here it passed.
Yeah, you can go check out the little castle thing that they built to see if there's anything in there that interests us. I don't know. I don't really know what we're looking for in that aspect.
Cobblestone?
Yeah, we want cobblestone, of course. We always need it because of base building stuff.
Well, I can just outright open their triple door.
You can open doors in somebody else's claim?
They have gunpowder, but that's about the only good thing I found in their chest.
Well, then that's better than nothing.
Yep, a successful raid. Because they literally have doors that you can write and walk in.
Time to murder some pigs.
Pig genocide. What is this, don't starve?
Gently disembowel.
I can't believe that they said that and don't start like gently disembowel. What the fuck? This is a children's game.
Delicately slaughter. Politely kill.
Oh yeah, they have llamas in the game. I always forget about that.
Alright, I think I want to raid Jarush's base.
You found
it? Yeah, I found where it's at currently, where the claim is and all that stuff. And it's within this mountain. He explained it to you right in front of me, that it was inside a mountain and all this other stuff. And this is his claim, and this is the mountain. So, fits criteria.
Yep.
Do the animals respawn over time?
Yeah, they respawn randomly on grass blocks.
Now, the question is if he has an entrance.
I've looked around, but I haven't seen it. No, I plan to just cannoning up slightly into it. And if we cannon and we don't find anything, we don't have enough materials to continue cannoning, really.
Wait,
Because we won't leave.
Kula, were you expecting me to betray Josh's trust?
No, I just found his place on my own.
No, he found it on.
I know he did, but I mean, the question that he asked, if there was a front door or something.
Oh,
Oh, no. Oh, shoot. I just dropped the thing.
So many animals around here.
I'm gonna look around and see if I can see any hints of a trapdoor or something like that.
I'm like EU song all of a sudden. Gotta go
What?
hunting.
Yep.
we don't have dispensers and I'm too lazy. We'll just do one that's just basic 2 TNT power and then 1 as a shot. Or there's actually a little river right here. Let's do it as close as we can. Let's do 2 TNT power. So I need water bucket, TNT, redstone, and a lever. And
Do you have any of that on you?
no, I said I have to go to F home and make a second trip. I already knew I was gonna make a second trip.
Alright.
Good evening, High Voltage. Reminds me of the Linkin Park song. I'm stuck inside Fuyu, apparently. This is the
I
world
know.
of Fuyu OP.
I'm lagging. Shows I'm underneath in the lava, glitched out.
You're here in the base.
Oh, well, mine's glitched out currently. Let's just give it time to load. I don't know. Okay, yeah, now I'm in the base. It's always fun for it to take that long.
I'm just walking through this cave by their claim to see if I can find an entrance. But I'm not even actually in there.
How many shots should we try? I think we should only try 2 shots, and if we don't find it, we'll try it a different time. Because that'll cost about 6 TNT, and we have a total of 13. That
Yeah.
or we can go all out and try 4. So the choice is either all out or just lightly chuck.
What do I need to make a shield exactly?
Wood and 1 piece of iron. Wooden planks to
A
be
bunch
exact.
of planks, yeah. You chose the name before you knew the song. Okay.
Ooh, that surface lava looks a little bit suspicious.
Raising doesn't seem interested in betraying Josh. Just because it's Josh, he doesn't want to do the raid, huh?
Wait a minute.
I'll follow along if you want.
Alrighty. I don't know. I'm gonna relog because I keep logging.
Ah,
My ping seems like it's awful. Maybe I'll turn my video settings down. My render distance, not video settings. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that and it'll help.
one problem about their base is that I have no idea what the Y chords are at.
Yeah, that's the reason why I was gonna see if we blow up into the mountain, we're just gonna enter the base, or
Yeah.
what.
We have no idea how deep it actually is.
Oh, it says I disconnected. That's what I was saying. If it's really deep, there's not really a point in trying with this little TNT.
Yeah. I'm
But if it's surface level, then it's alright. So I guess just test it. It will not let me load. Fuck.
Hey, what happened to the waterfall?
Did somebody mess up the waterfall?
I'm not sure. Maybe I did.
Oh, Fuyu left.
It used
Is
to
it
take me.
even going in?
It used to take me all the way to the top, and now it stops here.
Oh, did somebody grab one of the water source blocks? I'll fix it if somebody messed it up.
What do they look like? I don't think I have one.
No, you'd have to get a bucket and then have placed it, or placed the block and broke it.
Huh. Yeah, because it stops short of the ceiling now. And also, I was losing air when I was in it.
Yeah, somebody messed it up. I'm gonna restart my game because it's not loading for some reason.
Oh, that's a bit
I sound
sad.
just fine in the call, right? It says I have 100 ping to Discord, which isn't too much. I mean, I guess 100 ping's not or higher than normal, but still, it's not ridiculous.
Yeah. Usually you can get by with 100. No. It's close. Oh. Fuyu, you're still in the game. And he's gone. Hey there,
It just
buddy.
says that I connect and then I disconnect, but it says I have 116 ping to it.
I'm just digging around their class.
You missed what?
I can't connect. I don't know if I should just restart my PC and see if that fixes it, or what I should do. My Discord seems pretty alright. They banned me for being too OP.
Ah, the skeleton just shot the zombie. Now the zombie's gonna attack it. This is great.
Yes, good job, Raising. We started a war. Start all the spider wars. I mean...
I feel like Josh is too dumb to not have an entrance.
The
I'm not trying
skeletons
to be
fight
not
one.
trying to be rude, but I just feel like he didn't think it. I mean, of course, he did have assistance while building the base.
Oh my god, there are 3 of these guys around here.
So what do you guys think of the base?
Seems pretty good.
As of protection, I think it's the best on the server. As of looks, I think it's lacking, but can't have it all.
Yeah.
Ha! Spawn! Yes! Yes, you cannot kill me in spawn. Wait, can they kill me in
Yes,
spawn?
exactly. I don't think they could shoot you or
No!
hit you in spawn.
No!
Can they?
I don't think so.
Okay, I thought you freaked out because you can. Oh my god, this isn't loading at all.
I freaked out because I was on the very edge of the spawn, apparently. And they were able to shoot me.
Ooh.
It's like I was just teetering on the edge, and then one arrow got me.
I think I'm gonna restart my PC because it won't let me connect.
Yeah, well, I got my stuff back, so you don't have to worry about me losing stuff.
Alright, I might be back on the server in a sec.
Okay. Okay, here we are. Time to re-equip everything. See, this time I managed to pick my shield back up again. Yeah, I have to be more careful.
You guys just want to hop off and play some minigames since I'm getting bored. I don't know about.
Okay.
Actually, wait, is it just us in the call?
Yeah, for you have to go and restart.
Oh, yeah.
So I can kill them in the spawn, but they can't kill me. Seems a bit...
Exploit.
I even get experience from it, apparently.
Hmm. So what might you find yourself interested in?
In terms of minigames, I have no idea.
Hmm.
What kind of minigames are there?
More co-op. There's, of course, PvP minigames, cooperative minigames, building-based. There's a few building-based minigames. And then there's a few more unique ones, such as tower defense, or just game modes from other games.
I like tower defense.
Alright. I know, sir. Let me know when you need the NT, or if you want, or if you're interested in them.
I don't know where it is. How do I find it?
What you would do is you would quit out of the world that you're currently in, go to the multiplayer server browser, and then click Add Server.
Kill the zombie.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Welcome back. Raising and I were talking about going to play some tower
Playing what?
defense.
Some what tower defense? You mean a tower defense,
On Minecraft.
on Minecraft? Like, oh, I don't know what it's called. Minigame? Plugin based thing?
Yes.
Alrighty. I think I'm gonna try this raid first. See
Okay.
if I can do it. And if I can't, I will go join you guys.
Okay, I'll watch the hilarity ensue.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna hit the right location, especially if it's far down and not up at the surface. But if it's up at the surface, then it's not. I'm gonna go ahead and manage to get in.
It
If
seems
it's,
that would be toward the surface, in my opinion, anyway.
I imagine that it being them, I imagine that they have an area that's blocked off with the door or some kind of entrance like that, and then if you blow up the blocks in front of it, you can just enter in.
Yeah.
So I imagine they do have it blocked off, but I don't know how well or how good the defense is. You understand what I mean, though, right?
Yeah. I used to have an old faction base where I had a concealed piston door. Ooh.
Yeah, I was saying they might have something like that. I'm not a big fan of stuff like anything with an entrance, really. The only thing that I'm a fan of in that aspect is like you have to mine out to leave. That's how my bases are usually. We can currently make a section of the wall where you can press a lever and then sticky pistons can pull it out. Like that's what we can do, but it's really if we want to work on that or do that.
I just killed a llama. Woohoo. He gave me leather, so it was worth it.
You're a murderer. Good job.
How did llamas come to be a part of Fortnite anyway? What's the lore behind that?
It's their company's mascot. It's been their company mascot since they first came out. I don't know if there's any lore behind
Really?
any of that.
How does a llama?
The Unreal
What?
Engine had the llama?
I just had an idea for cheap
No? Does it? I don't know.
lured creepers over to their wall and start
Yeah,
looking.
you can lure creepers over there and have them blow up inside their claims. We have water around, so we can't do that. But we could actually do that if we took the time to do it. If I don't find it at the surface, we can spend time doing that.
Yeah. But at the same time, I'm not making.
Alright, wait, I don't have a slab. Do you have wood?
Do you have what?
Do you have wood?
I have one wood.
One wood block or one wood plank?
I threw it on the ground.
Are you both
What?
in the base?
And there are tree stuff nearby.
We're both by his base.
How did you get there so fast?
You go to spawn and then you walk southwest, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
I just
If-
listened to his.
Check /F map.
Yeah, I just walked over here. It didn't take that long. Let me make a slab. Let me make 2 levers.
Oops.
Shut down.
Yeah, we don't have enough power. We actually need to have this go further back, which is depressing.
How can I see where I am on the map?
Whenever you do F map, it shows you in the middle.
Yeah, you are the plus.
I'm the blue plus?
Yes, you are the plus.
And what does a claim look like? Is it the the hashtags?
Yes. Tags in the /. If you hover over the claims, it'll show you the faction. It's the
Oh.
audible.
Oh, I totally did this wrong.
Yep.
That's tragic. That's tragic. That's tragic. That's tragic. I'm
Good.
sad.
Did armor survive?
Did the TNT survive? Any leftover TNT survive?
Yes.
Okay, that could have been the fail of the raid, just because I, didn't unpress the lever.
Should I pick that stuff up?
Yeah, just separate it in your inventory. I'll be back in a second.
Alright.
Cover me with diamonds.
I don't have enough room for everything, so.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just gonna ditch some unimportant flint.
What are the unimportant things?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know. It doesn't seem like I ever get any closer to it, really.
What? Are you having a hard time finding where it's at?
I'm having a hard time understanding an ASCII map.
Okay. I can... Kula, can you put the coordinates in chat? And then you could, follow the coordinates. That might be easier for him to do. Kula?
Yeah. Working on it.
Okay. It's just you didn't respond, so I didn't know if you heard me. Or you weren't paying attention. Do you know how coordinates work at all?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. Press F3. You have to go to negative 407. That's about it.
Welcome back.
Alright.
How come you had 2 swords on you?
I was gonna enchant one, and then I didn't take it off me for some reason.
Here's your remaining.
We could try it. I recommend we just raise the cannon up because it's gonna slope downwards. So, collect dirt.
I have a few stacks of cobble on me, but again,
Give me a stack.
Alright, here you go. And I'll stay on the hilltop and await raid.
I remember this place.
Oh wait, you have my bucket.
Oh yeah, I do. Oh wait, no, I didn't pick it up. It's still in the pile.
In what pile? Oh, did you throw it back to the ground?
Hey.
Is that you up there?
Yeah.
Could you get... I mean, I guess we don't need water for just... if we're only shooting at one time. It just means it's gonna blow itself up.
We don't need water where we're going.
I think you mean where we're going, we don't need water.
Oh, there's a water bucket. Okay. The bucket, you just...
It says audible.com. Give me your something.
And Raising is trying to have a battle with Fortnite.
Shots fired. I see Fuyu.
Meanwhile, I'm metaphorically riding its popularity.
Oh, you can actually ride them?
Yeah. And if you have carpet, you can actually tame them and control where they go.
Nah, I wish I hadn't killed one. But still. I have spoils from it. What did I get? Just leather? Nothing special.
You know, I'm gonna go kill so they can get some carpets to ride it on. I'm pretty sure I saw some earlier.
Audible.com does not allow me to edit this terrain.
Sadly. That's why we have 2 cannons.
That's the basic principle on why we have to do it the way we're doing it. This is gonna be a sad cannon because I don't have materials.
What do you need? I might have it. Probably not.
No. We would need to make like dispensers and a bunch of things like that for this to be any good. Dispensers require us making bows and droppers, and currently we're just gonna make an okie doke one.
Oh, cool, donkeys.
How do I ride?
Right click while you have nothing in your main hand.
I forget the timing on how many seconds to let TNT settle before I do it. I guess that'll be good. Oh, did it not blow up in their section? I'm confused.
Can I control the llama at all?
If you equip it with a carpet, then yes, I actually have carpet on hand. So,
How do I get off?
crouch.
Okay.
I need a reason why TNT doesn't explode in their area other than they have the stuff messed
Hello.
up. Hello,
Hello there.
Kula.
Yeah,
They have it to where TNT doesn't blow up in their area.
that's a bit OP.
I don't know if it's configs that are set up wrong, or if they made it to where their claims don't have stuff that blow up. Because-
I play Club Penguin sometimes.
Is that game still live?
that
The,
Club Penguin
the
game?
original one was shut down to make room for Club Penguin Island. Club Penguin
Oh.
Island is kind of... It's basically sucks unless if you have way too much money, you can spend it all in just one game. It's mostly just membership only. But other people have tried to revive it. So we have Club Penguin Rewritten, and other sites.
I
Yawn.
wasn't aware of that.
That is fairly random information, but thank you.
And a lot of people actually like it.
So how does this work for you?
Well, currently I'm very they have the configs set up wrong. Because in factions you're supposed to be able to blow up TNT inside somebody else's claim. They had it to where that's off. So I currently don't know what to do besides waiting for creepers at night. So basically the only option we currently have left is to try to blow up creepers in that general area.
I realize that there's auto clickers for mobile.
Well, on the PC version, auto clickers don't matter because they have it to where you have to click every so often. Here's a creeper over here. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
for
try to
this
see it.
one, you don't really need to tab. You just need to start it and then just wait. It taps. The preset is 5.0 milliseconds every tap, and 5.0 seconds it is held down before releasing.
You know quite a bit about this subject. I have no information to add because I know no information that you do not.
Well, since we can't get in tonight, do you guys just want to abandon and go play some mini?
There's two creepers I'm already walking over here.
Oh yeah, sure.
These creepers don't blow up in that area. They blow up in ours. Like, I've had to fix it.
Hell
area.
yeah.
I'm burned to death.
Well,
Yeah, but I went back to spawn.
I have Minecraft on my Xbox, but now I don't play it, so I just need to find a way to buy the other one.
For PC?
Java.
PC. But the only thing is, you're gonna have to pay a credit card, and credit cards.
I think you can use PayPal.
Yeah, you can pay.
Mm-hmm.
For
Oh,
some
no,
reason, my
TNTs don't blow up, or creepers don't blow up in their area either. They
parents don't really
completely-
let me use the credit card because, you know,
Mm.
I just don't want it. So I have to either use gift cards or I don't get it. Unless if I get really lucky and someone lets me use their gift card for once.
Maybe you can buy it with Bitcoin.
Bitcoin? What's that?
It's a cryptocurrency.
It's a meme.
No, it's
No.
not.
I actually own some, but it's not fake.
I don't really know what Bitcoin is or use it. I just know that Bitcoin is another type of currency that is way more complicated.
Yeah, it's a little bit more complicated, but it doesn't have age restrictions on it or anything. So pretty much anybody can use it if you have a wallet with an address.
I think I'm
And
gonna,
just get Bitcoin.
I think I'm gonna go for the night.
Okay.
Alright.
For you, maybe you could just come here and fix the water fountain yet before we quit.
Okay, yeah.
I'm curious to see how this works.
Yeah, they have it to where it's disabled TNT blowing up in areas. They're gonna have to fix it later because that's not how Factions is played.
How else would you be able to get in then?
There's no way to get in. Creepers don't blow up in the area. And I don't know if it's because they cheated, because the creeper blew up in our area and it messed it up. So I'm not entirely sure how it doesn't do it in there. So, okay, there's bubbles.
I realized I have more kills on
Yes.
Brawlhalla with Queen Nai than I did with the original character.
Oh. These are buckets.
Wait, so what happened to the bubbles?
It was only like a
Let
few.
me see if I can try to... I need to go ahead and grab water. Somebody got rid of the source blocks and I don't know why. Or to...
At the very
Sounds good.
base?
What?
They got rid of the source box at the base or way up there?
Way up there, wherever the actual problem is. So, right here, place the source block. Oh, no, I have to place one right here then. Was that? No, it doesn't. Confused what people have done. Look. So. Okay, now it goes up to here. What the hell?
Well, all of them got deleted on the way up?
They shouldn't just be deleted though.
Would it get deleted if I put something in front of it by mistake?
If you place something where the water block is, then it would be deleted.
But how much would it delete if that happened?
Just
it's-
the one, I believe.
It's possible I might have just right-clicked at some point with a block in my... But then again, you'd think the block would still be there, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you'd have to replace the block. Okay.
I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm in a Brawlhalla game while I'm just in this game.
Could you move?
Oh, sorry.
Mosquito.
Okay, error.
Mosquito in here.
I'm confused because if I take a bucket, I can pick them up. These are source blocks. This is a source block. Now how far do they go up? Right to there, that was a source block. So. Is this whole one source block? Okay, now it's fixed. Okay.
You found it?
Yeah, there was a couple that was moved, and I don't know.
Did they just disappear altogether?
No, they don't disappear randomly like that. Not for no reason. There's a couple things that I would like to do, but are kind of difficult to do. I'd like to get a villager into the base, which means I would have to locate where is the closest village, and then use a lead to move the villager all the way back here.
And what
And I would need to actually move 2 instead of 1. And then there's a way to breed them, and if you continuously breed them, we can get ones with trades we want. There's ones that trade paper for emeralds, and then a bunch that trade emeralds for other things. And this sugarcane, every 3 sugarcane equals 3 paper, so it's a 1-for-1 trade.
And you need the paper for the books?
You need it for books, but we can also trade them with villagers. So, we have a big enough farm to where we can make way more than we need for just books.
And wait, what was the advantage to trading them with the villagers?
We would get emeralds, which is the villagers' type of currency, and then we can trade for other things. They trade for a lot of different resources, so it'd be hard to list it all off.
Okay.
I like that I can jump all the way down to the slime block and then hit my head onto the roof, so I don't bounce as high.
Okay, well, I'm probably quitting for the night then as well.
Yeah, I imagined you would. I'm pretty much done after learning that you can't blow up things in somebody else's clan.
Hmm. Okay.
There's no way of raiding people otherwise, so... Alright.
Alright, learn some stuff. Have a good night.
Good night.